And now we get ready for the map of this matchup. While selecting their decks, we are getting ready for round 1. It is going to be Thunder Point as their starting map. Maxim has a good hand to start off. I mean, we have the Gelfonzo and the Cold Blood Bandit Shiver, as well as Tokoroka and the Blaster. Very decent combo, nonetheless. Very decent opener. Not a bad starter card. But it gets the job done just right. And there goes that block off with the Horribles from Ljovynn. And that's weird, because I thought Big Man and the Horribles can actually pair super very well. But there's no way there's no actual way if they would actually stand a chance with it. Because all you have to worry about is left and right in the middle. Wherever you place it at, you have to worry about squeezing through either left or right. There's no way you could have won if you had the chance. Oh my goodness, and that clash from Gelfonzo. He's sacrificing that Gelfonzo for an actual clash tie. Or not clash tie, for an actual clash win. But unfortunately for Maxim, the Dreadringer D squeezes through, and it seems like Jellifer is doing their best to block it all off. But it looks like Ljovynn might be interested with a diagonal card to squeeze around or just power through with that Jellifer. If they have a card that's at least around 11 or under, then they might win the clash, if interestingly, more strategically. Getting ready from Ljovynn. We have 9 turns left. They only got 15. He's got 15 seconds until Maxim plays their next move already. And there's the Shiver attack. Holy cow! There's a free special spot for a good old Ljovynn with that Shiver card. That is so cool there. Neo Sploosh trying to go on in. Oh, and it looks like Maxim's going with that Blaster. Maybe going after the aggro base combo, especially with that tie. And there's the standard Dreadringer. Oh my goodness, there's the standard Dreadringer over there. Looks like Maxim's got that Mr. Grizz energy. And it seems like he's going for it. And there's the Fry combo. But that's still not enough for the Fry clash against Mr. Grizz, though. That's still not enough, though. I was expecting Ljovynn's base combo with Fry and Horriboros all together with another separate card, but it looks like that Little Jut clashes against Neo Sploosh, making Maxim getting bricked in the next draw, if possible. Oh, and the classic Squiffler clashes with the ZNF Charger evenly, all equal together. What an expertly great clash from the both of them. Well, either way, Maxim got bricked while Ljovynn has 3 special points. And by the looks of it, Ljovynn can actually go for an absolute squeeze for the win. Ljovynn's going with that Splat Stamper. Maybe add a Tentatek in between for 2 special points guaranteed. And Maxim's gonna have to play Octo Stamp in the corner. I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. Of course, Tentatek on there for 2 special points guaranteed. Seems like Maxim's already getting here's the thing about this one. You do not want special blocks to be scattered around and hard to farm around, all because you think that your opponent is going to clash through with them. Sometimes it works, other times it doesn't. So my best bet is basically just have more all around their base to make it harder, and never have some in the back. And I would call them dead zones for a reason, but that's another story for another time. But for now, Maxim's going with that Ultra Stamp, or better yet, the Ink Fac. They might go for an Ink Fac entirely. Trying to find the great special spot, but it's 10 seconds left, and there it goes. Ljovynn's going with the 96 Gal special placement, giving him 3 special blocks guaranteed, and this might be over for Maxim, because it's pretty much impossible that way. I thought he was gonna use a special special card, but instead he's gonna finish it off with a blaster. There's game one for good old Ljovynn, and with 97 points, that's nearly a good record for Ljovynn. And it looks like they're going for round two. They're gonna go ahead and get ready for round two. Maybe Ljovynn is going to change their decks, change his decks entirely. Okay, Maxim and Ljovynn are already ready to go. Now we'll be going ahead. Now we'll go ahead and get ready for round two. And round two is going to be either Main Street or Lakefront. Or wait, Double Gemini. They're going to pick Double Gemini for round two. And from what I've seen in the last TBOs, Ljovynn's deck is pretty scary, though, to be honest. His deck is pretty scary in Double Gemini, all because of his great card attacks. All because he has great card openers, especially even if Ljovynn would play Ouroboros on there. And Maxim's going to start off with a Ouroboros, which is pretty much a very great card to start off with. That's actually a pretty good one, guaranteed. Ooh, Aaron starting off with that Oct. That's actually kind of good. And it seems like Maxim can squeeze through with a heavy Splatling Deco, but Ljovynn would go on the other side either way. So technically speaking, let's just hope for the fact that Maxim has enough luck. And there goes. Looks like Maxim won the clash against Callie, but not entirely sure. So Ljovynn is in a bit of a deep trouble because if whatever Maxim has for attacking Ljovynn's base, it's pretty decent. That his hand could definitely mean a little bit of something. But Ljovynn fought back with Maxim against that Cold Blood Bandit Shiva with the heavy Splatling Vanilla. That's actually going to be interesting. And there's Maxim with the Paintbrush Nouveau. He's bringing the pain all the way, unless he plays a different card specifically. Trying to plan things out ahead, regardless though. So their only option is to play Paintbrush Nouveau onto Ljovynn's base. If Ljovynn has a good diagonal card, then he could have won there just fine. So now it looks like Maxim's going with that entire special farming. And if Ljovynn doesn't have a good special, a good diagonal at least, there's the Slosher. Will this be enough at least? If they don't have a good diagonal, then who knows at this point? Because apparently, entirely though, Maxim's gonna do all the Maxim's going to use everything in his power to go ahead and block off Ljovynn's escape route, or actually aggro route entirely. Because a diagonal card could actually change the game a lot recently. The best one in this situation has got to be Angle Shooter. But either way, regardless though, using that Sprinkler, Ljovynn now stands a chance against Maxim. Starting off, okay, Maxim's going with that Squid Force. Very, very true. But their best cards do have a Squeegee though, so let's hope for the best that Ljovynn actually goes in Brute Force. And there it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Ljovynn successfully, hopefully, goes full aggro against Maxim's base. And with the Tensa Sorella farming, both players have one special point each, but a bonus one for Ljovynn because of that special farming. Seems like Maxim's going with that Squeegee though, regardless. And with that Curling Bomb, that could definitely give Maxim free special points. That's actually a very great deck though. very nice play from both players. But it looks like 96 points for Maxim. He's still in the lead. Can Ljovynn still counter this out? Maxim's already planning out their best routes of attack, or best plan of attack though. And if Maxim can get himself one curling bomb card, like if his next draw is a curling bomb card, guarantee instant win if possible. Oh, and Maxim's got like 10 seconds left. He's going to attack early with that special. And Ljovynn's already working with a Splasher Deco. And there it goes. Maxim could definitely get up to 4 special points, meaning he has enough for a Steelio. But Ljovynn's going with that Marie. He's attacking with that Marie, ladies and gentlemen. And it's all neck and neck between Maxim and Ljovynn. And he's going to play that Steelhead for some best placements. But it looks like Ljovynn, on the other hand, is going with that 312 all the way. Splatter color screen could definitely seal the deal with this. But regardless, though, let's just hope for the fact that Maxim can actually counter the splat screen or any other 312 in Ljovynn's arsenal. Maxim's already made his move, and now it's Ljovynn's turn. Now it's Ljovynn's. Only 10 seconds left. Can he do this? Can Ljovynn come back for it? Can Ljovynn go for a comeback with an ink back? That's actually brutal for an ink back spot. If it was splat screen, that would have been a stalemate point. But unfortunately, Ljovynn lost a round between Maxim and himself, and Maxim finally scores with the 1 point. So far, so good. It seems like we are now getting ready for the next map matchup. Ljovynn is already ready to... I think Ljovynn's gonna go ahead and get their decks in order and ready. Oh, what's this? Someone by the name of Player wants to fight Ljovynn? Okay. And it looks like Ljovynn and this player named Player is already fighting each other. Right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, after that tiny mistake, though. We are now ready for round number 3. And unfortunately, though, it seems like both players have one entire score for the both of them, and they're running back with Gemini. They're gonna run back with another round of double Gemini. And it seems like Maxim can start with a great opener. Oh, and wait a minute. Oh, Ljovynn has given up. So technically speaking, it looks like we might count that as a draw. Oh yeah, wrong deck. Oh yeah, definitely a wrong deck. Wrong deck issue, of course. Thank you. Okay, we could stop. Okay. Alright, time for a redo. Redo round 3. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, Maxim starting off with a pretty bad hand, and can start off with Cold Blood Bandit Shiver. Very, very nice hand entirely. Very nice hand. But will Ljovynn have a very nice hand as well? So, from the last game, in its play-by-play reports, we know for... Oh, and it looks like Ljovynn is going to do the same with Yacht, but not Maxim with that Cold Blood Bandit Shiver. And in that play-by-play report, we saw last time that it was a Ouroboros instead. So this placement could be very, very different for Maxim. Ljovynn is already hoping for that special card that he's been wanting. Let's just hope that he would get himself a Tentabrella Sorella, or Sorella Tentabrella for because that combos out pretty well, even with an actual vanilla Tentabrella. And there's the clash between the two, both Enperry and Callie, though. Maxim's already prepared and ready for the end game, because we all know for a fact Maxim might just aggressively play around with Ljovynn's base while special attacking. Squeezy seems like a perfect fit, though. Oh, and it seems like Maxim's gonna go aggressive with that Pain Bush Nouveau. He's going at it though. He's going at it with Ljovynn. He's try. I think he's trying to make sure that Maxim is going to attack Ljovynn in any other way, but it looks like Ljovynn gave Maxim a free special point because Ljovynn is trying to aggro it so well. And regardless though, Maxim is going to wrap around Ljovynn. But does Ljovynn have the right card? Unfortunately, they have no choice but to use the custom E-Leader. And it's the scalp version, of course. Naturally speaking, though, it looks like Maxim is now cornered on either side, and Ljovynn has, of course, a great perfect hand to attack Captain. But will that actually be enough for good old Ljovynn? Still waiting on Ljovynn for about 20 seconds, and there goes that clash with the E-Leaders. Dang, that is a very decent clash. Ljovynn wants Maxim to get bricked very early, though. I see a Kohawk spot on there. I do see a Kohawk spot on there, but kind of fortunately, though, Maxim's getting blocked off with that Tentabrella. Oh, well, that gives Ljovynn 2 free special points. Although already in the lead, Maxim is trying to use that Pain Bush Nouveau to combo off of it, even well eventually. But I don't think the Squid Force can actually save Maxim very well, and he's actually going to try to wrap around it, considering the fact that Ljovynn's already getting a free special point from Marie. Very nice prediction from Ljovynn. Maxim's with that Curling Bomb card. Very good card to play around with. Maxim's going with that Maxim could definitely go with a Tentatek spot down there for at least 4 special points. He's saving that Curling Bomb for later, and if you place a Curling Bomb, he would have played it to right next towards the Splatling and the Arrow Spray all together. Oh, and there's that alternate spot while Ljovynn's going with that Arrow Spray RG already in points lead. Both players have 5 special points though. Maxim's going to have to go with double 312s because he has to pass a Squid Force. He's going to have to pass that Squid Force either way. And that sets up for both Ljovynn and Maxim with 6 special blocks. So it's nothing but special attacks from both sides. This is like the meta of the entirety. Double 312s whenever both players have 6 special blocks. Seems like they're going with that splat screen. Seems like he's going with that splat screen spot already for Maxim. Oh, I have a hunch that Ljovynn's gonna play splat screen in the second to last turn. If he doesn't, then that means the splat screen gets overlaid by Ljovynn. Wow. Oh my goodness, he's going for it. He's motivated. He's going for it. Of course, if he has a splat screen, he's gonna have to finish it off. He's going for that finisher. He's definitely going for a finisher right there, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, he's going with that finisher. Oh, wait, never mind. Forget splat screen. We got Ink Vac. Ink Vac opens up pretty well with splat screen, though. That's actually very good. Ljovynn winning the match with 98 points. He won by 8 points entirely. So, after this matchup, seems like he needs 1 more to advance to the next round, while Maxim needs 2 to win. Even though both players are tied in the last match, the play-by-play report is that Maxim was literally playing splat screen And it just sets up for disaster for himself from Ljovynn. Now getting ready for round 4, they're going to be playing on lakefront property. Not a bad counter pick at this time, but decent nonetheless. Jack says, I don't know why Maxim just didn't defend, like, why. I mean, fair point, though. Maxim did pretty well in the last match with all-over defense, but not so good in offense, though. Either way, getting ready for round number frickin' 4. Getting ready for round number 4, Maxim starts off with a Cali, while Ljovynn can start off pretty well with a Marina. That's not, like, that's actually interesting. I never see this before. But however, will Maxim's Tri-Stringer fit through with Ljovynn's? Hopefully we find out later today. But I wonder what kind of combo would Ljovynn actually pull off with the Perlina combo? Actually, no, that's not possible with the Perlina combo because there's not enough space on top for Ljovynn to play around with. Oh, and that's a great block off from both Ljovynn and Maxim. Now it seems like Maxim is going to play with that custom GooTuber, though, to hopefully mess up Ljovynn's top left base, bottom right base combo. But on the screen, though, Maxim is already using the custom GooTuber on the top left of the screen. And that clash from the paintbrush exists. Holy cow. And it looks like Maxim's in trouble. Will Ljovynn actually aggressively play it? Will Ljovynn go aggro already? Or will Maxim Maxim defend and make up for the last game? Seems like they're going for it, and there it goes. The ballpoint nouveau squeezes through Maxim's base successfully. Oh, the horror from Maxim. Max is already going to the max with that Ultra Stamp. Maybe that might save him from Ljovynn. And Ljovynn's already fighting back. Maxim could have had a long card like a Charger or Steelio. Actually, no, a Charger definitely guaranteed at this point, just to get motivated a lot. Even with that Gnarly Eddie in play, it looks like Maxim's gonna have to play a 312. He's forced to play that 312 before Ljovynn goes to his base combo. Oh, that's a good spot for that GooTuber. Paintbrush Nouveau, that's a good combo from Ljovynn. And he now has that Tent Attack, and he's going to get ready. Looks like Maxim's got nothing but a Slosher and a few heavyweight cards. But will Maxim overlay Ljovynn? Or will Ljovynn overlay Maxim? Either way. At this point, let's hope that the Slosher comes in early before the last turn. Because if the Slosher comes in on the last turn for Maxim, he loses. As long as his next card draw is basically a Slosher, then chances are Maxim can pull this off with a comeback. But let's hope for a fact that Ljovynn can actually squeeze in through. Maxim's already bricked. 5 seconds for Ljovynn. Will this be it? Oh, and it looks like both players are gonna force a pass. Now in the end game, looks like there's still enough time for that Slosher. Oh, he might play Gnarly Eddie early. Or unless he's going with a Hype Mantis Storm Big Man. No, wait, he's going with Splat Screen instead. Oh my goodness, Maxim, you're gonna get overlaid by Ljovynn. Don't do it. If Ljovynn has a Splat Screen, don't do it, bruh. Ljovynn's already gonna pass. Already waiting, and there it goes. Maxim has, I knew it though. I knew it. There goes the slosher on the last turn. He wanted that slosher on the last turn entirely, but unfortunately, Ljovynn is going for a huge comeback right there. He's going with that last turn comeback, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what Ljovynn has a lot like. Okay, entirely though. If there's still a chance though, maybe Maxim's slosher card can actually squeeze on through. Maybe there's a chance. Just maybe. 10 seconds for Ljovynn. And there it goes. We have the Tetra Dualies on hand. And the 312 is going to finish it off. But let's see if Maxim can counter the slosher either way. Or better yet, the incline tri-stringer, ladies and gentlemen. 77 and 89 for Maxim. That's your best bet. And there's the splat screen overlay. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Ljovynn is your winner. Ljovynn has won once again. Even though it's winners semifinals, Ljovynn has won another matchup against Maxim.